Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Thursday to you guys. I hope that you guys are well. Today we are doing, I believe, 3-card readings today. So chat, you guys can ask whatever you want, and I'll do my best to answer you in 3 cards or less. If you spam your free question, I will unfortunately have to silence you if I see it more than twice in one window. More than twice. I will have to silence you, unfortunately. So I need to get out these rules immediately so that I can, at the very least, give you guys the best chance to have your questions read, okay? If you spam, you're less likely to have your question read. Just to let you guys know, I want to try to do as many free questions as possible today, okay? Hello, Reed with Yashika. Hello, Tortoise Love. Goddess Puff, it's good to see you. Joanna, it's good to see you as well. Devin, hello to you. Joanna, thank you for your donation, by the way. Marie, George Sanchez, cool girl. Good day to you all. Hello. Good day to you all. Hello. Holly, to all those who have donated, thank you guys so much. We have here Goddess Puff, Holly, Thurania, cool girl, George, and Joanna at the end for the mod readings. Hello, guys. How are you doing? Hello, Gemini. Okay, so before we get started, hello, and once again, good to see you with the Christmassy scarf. Yeah, it's getting cold. It's getting real cold out here. Tortoise Love. All right. Hi, Johanna. It's good to see you. All right. So, again, before we get started, guys, remember tarot is never the definitive guide to the future, okay? Try to use these readings as entertainment or with a grain of salt. These readings are not meant to be accurate truths. They're meant to be guidance. So use them in connection with your intuition to help you navigate the past, present, and future, okay? You are ultimately the master of your fate. But with that said, hello, fellow New Yorker Devin. It's good to see you. Hello, everyone. If you would like a free 3-card reading, now is your time to post. Please do not spam your questions. Please do not spam your questions. They're less likely to get picked if you spam, okay? But feel free to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our first 2 donations with Goddess Puff and Holly. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. At the end of the stream, which will be in about 58 minutes, I will be closing free questions and donations, okay? So they will be open until the duration of the stream, which is about an hour. All right, so we're going to do Gemini 7777 first. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, all that's guiding you. How does SA feel about me lately after not seeing me anymore at our religious community? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all that's guiding Gemini. How does SA feel about Gemini after not seeing them at their religious community? 3 cards. How do they feel? One more. This is what I think it is. Well, they're curious about where you went. So I wonder if this energy is coming through, like they're asking people, like, where did that person go? Or, you know, I recognize that person's not here anymore. What's going on with them? So how do they feel? 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Chariot here. There's like this vibe of like, they're like, where did that person go? So I think they're trying to ask for information about you. Seeing where you went. I don't know if they could ask people about you, but that's the energies, wondering where you went and if anyone has any information about you. All right, we're going to get to another person now. Have a good one, Gemini. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for coming through. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to get to Johanna. How does my twin flame feel about me right now? We're going to connect to your twin flame, Spirit, for Johanna in 3 cards. You're very welcome, Gemini. Thanks for coming through. In 3 cards, Spirit, how does Johanna's twin flame feel about them? Maybe connect to that energy. 3 cards. One more. Is it what I think it is? Have you and your twin flame ever met, Johanna? Because this energy is like they are hurt they are hurt by some type of communication with you, but they would be in denial about it, and this is how they feel. Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords here, followed by the Seven of Swords coming through here. They would say something like, it's more so like their feelings, like they they are hurt by some type of conversation, but they would deny it, is how they feel right now. Hurt, but wishing to deny that hurt. Okay, and this is how they feel. The confirmation was the Nine of Pentacles. Typically, I connect that with being overwhelmed. Okay. Good luck to you. Twin flames typically are an overwhelming connection, even as I tap into this energy here. Spirit, you can clear the energies now. All right, so we're going to get to another person now. Manjulki. Wait, hold on. Manjulika? Will I ever get love? No lust. Very, very interesting. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Manjulka. On all those guiding as well as the energies of your romantic love life. Spirit, will Manjulka ever find love, ever get love? 3 cards for yes or no. One more. So I think is. So your spirit guides are saying that as of this moment, you're in a little bit of a pause period or a healing period. But the answer is ultimately yes, just not as soon as you maybe would wish for that to come into fruition. But you very much are manifesting love. We have here the Temperance, which is really beautiful. But that's a healing pause energy, followed by the King of Swords and the Magician, which is excellent for this reading. So not at this time, but yes, ultimately. So you're in a pause healing period as of this moment, okay? If you're wondering what's going on, this is what's happening. Thank you so much for coming through. All the best to you. All right, so everyone, please pause your free readings. We're about to get to our first donations with Goddess Puff. Goddess Puff, you're very welcome, Anjulka. Goddess Puff, are you ready for your reading? We're going to get started on you now. I'm going to go to your email too, by the way. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to close out the previous readings. Heck yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Devin, for moderating. Once again, hello, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, Jennifer Goods Tarot. It's good to see you all. All right, so I'm going to pick up your question here. Your first question is, are my bosses planning to make me a coach? Clear the energy, Spirit. And I'm assuming you're going to ask a mini reading after that, right? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Goddess Puff, as well as your bosses here, their higher selves, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, 3 cards are Goddess Puff's bosses planning to make her a coach. 3 cards for yes or no. Erica, it feels like seeing you after ages. Tortoise. Does it? I appreciate that. We have here, maybe it's like a long lost friend or a long time friend. We have here the 6 of Swords, the Judgment, and the 2 of Swords here. This does feel like they're all like, yes, we love her and we will love that to be her direction. We're going to get 3 oracle cards for you. So the answer is a little bit of that's where they're going. That's where they're heading towards mentally, okay? So you are in their mind for that choice. We're going to get 3 cards for you. We want one more, Spirit? Like, they just got to figure out the money situation, okay? It's like they need to first figure out how to allocate the finances for this. But look at this. We got here cleanup. We got here money. And then we have here the chemistry card here, which is so freaking awesome. So it's just like a matter of creating that situation for you and then you potentially being hired for that role. So I will say this feels like more of a yes than a no. This is more so strong potential, not a positive 100% certainty yes, but there's powerful potential here if they could figure out, like the budget, right? That's the business thing. All right, Spirit, can we get 2 more cards for Goddess Puff? So this feels like a potential yes. 2 more cards for her, please and thank you. And I love your message here. The majority of the higher ups compliment my work on an almost daily basis. However, to me, I'm literally just doing my job. I appreciate all the praise, but I feel awkward because I feel like they expect something big from me. I just wonder why me? Why not one of the many people who've been working there for years? It's the work, right? It's the good work that you're doing. 2 more cards for Goddess Puff, please, Spirit. So the answer does feel like a powerful yes for you. Look at this. We have here the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So there is this vibe of like, yeah, we would love to give this to her. She's definitely Definitely a strong candidate for this. 2 more cards, Spirit, with the oracles, please. We have here distracted change followed by conflicted. All right, so is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? It's a budget thing. Like, it's a budget thing. It's almost like they don't necessarily, they're not ready to put you in that role yet. Like, you're already doing exceptional work to them, right? I wonder if they're just trying to figure out how they're going to pay you more and then ask you to do more, right? So there's a budget thing, I think. So the answer is yes. They are thinking about you when it comes to making you a coach. It's a budget situation for them. They're a little bit conflicted about that, but they definitely are considering you for this type of position, okay? So would you like to ask your next mini question, Goddess Pup? And by the way, congratulations to you on this great energy and things really working out for you. Beautiful. Hi, Chicky Lexi. How are you doing? Happy Thursday to you. Hello, ZT. Hello, Tiffany. It's good to see you guys. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Man, everyone else feeling sad, lonely, weird with the Grand Water Trine and Scorpio Moon. Oh, ZT, I feel you on that. I do hope everything gets better for you, though. Thank you, Devin, for being so kind here. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Goddess Puff. Are Jasmine and Eddie plotting against me? Jasmine is a Cancer and Eddie is a Libra. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to this energy here, Spirit. First of all, hold on. Spirit, are Jasmine and Eddie planning for Goddess Puff, planning or plotting against her? 3 cards for yes or no. Got rid of some negative energy. I hear that. 2 more. 1 more. Is what I think it is. The answer is no. They're doing other things, like they're focusing on their work or something like that. But the answer is no. 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 7 of Cups here is something else, other things, okay, that they're putting a focus on. So they're not trying to plot against you. They're doing something completely different. Is this in relation to Goddess Puff that they're doing? The answer is no. Beautiful. And the best kind of no for this is the 5 of Pentacles. So you really have no worry about them trying to sabotage you or anything like that. That's not their interest. Can we get 3 more cards on this energy? 1 more. We have here couple, motel, hotel, and shallow here. Empty. Yeah, there's not too much. Honestly, I gotta say the worst that they're gonna do is like gossip with each other, and because they're bored. But for the most part, can we get 2 more tarot cards on this? They're not they're not plotting against you. Okay, you're free. 3 of Wands coming through in the Hangman. I would say as far as the future is concerned, you really have nothing to worry about with them. It just feels like they've surrendered. And they aren't particularly antagonistic. Of course, things can change, right? The Hangman is a surrender card, like the waving of the white flag. Can I get 2 more cards, Spirit, for Goddess Puff? We have the Boat, also that moving on energy. 1 more, Spirit, and the better off in perspective here. Yeah, they've moved on. I think the best part of this message is they've moved on and they're going to put their focuses on other entertaining subjects to them. Beautiful. Hi, Sarah. It's good to see you. All right, so with that said, thank you, Goddess Puff, so much for your donation. You're saying here, I've been ignoring them and putting them in their place when I reported them. Yes, I love to hear that. Good for you. I know that must have been a really stressful situation, but awesome job being able to hold your ground and your boundaries, dude. Awesome. Awesome. I would be interested in doing tarot readings, but I'm gonna be too straight up and call out Dusties for Dusties. Devin, I think the community can really use that. There's a tarot reader for everybody and for every situation. And I think we really can use that right now in this community. All right, so we're gonna move on now to Holly. You're very welcome, Goddess Puff. Holly, are you ready for your readings? Are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up if so. Can I do a mini first? Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to clear the energies. We will do your full reading after the next 3 donations, okay? All right, so clear the energies. Sarah, we're going to do free questions soon. Just pause them for the time being. I will let you know when we do free questions soon, okay? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. Holly, your question here is, will I ever hear from Jacob again? He's still in my energy. Absolutely. 3 card spirit. Will Holly ever hear from Jacob again? 3 cards. I'm just thinking of Jacob and Lordy from the Frankenstein movie, which was excellent. I got to see it in theater, actually. Should we get 2 more? Okay. You guys have the opportunity to speak again. There's definitely the opportunity to. We have here the Empress and the King of Swords here, followed by the Chariot and the 7 of Cups coming out in this energy. Why this card? One more card for Spirit for Holly. And the 9 of Swords here, okay? So what's going on here in particular? We need way more detail, Holly, because this is really not enough. They are saying the opportunity is there, though, okay? 3 cards on this. And yeah, look at that. Look at, they just showed me the second chance card. It came out, but it didn't like jump out. So that's really interesting. 3 cards for her. Is it a yes or a no? Okay, 2 more. Is what I think it is. When you guys are older, potentially, okay, I gotta say this is a faint yes, and there is an opportunity. It's a real faint yes, though. And the Page of Pentacles, like this is not a solid opportunity given. It's just one that is a potential, right? So we have here the Empress, and we have here the King of Swords, and that's a quiet king right there. We also have the Chariot, the 7 of Cups here, which is telling me that you have the option and actually multiple different potentials to communicate, interact with this person again. And then we have lastly the 9 of Swords as the energy. It just feels like either one or the both of you are on each other's mind, but it's more like one or the both of you are plaguing each other with the thought of one another, okay? So these thoughts don't feel necessarily positive. It's actually like almost torment in a sense, which I find interesting. So part of why there is the potential here is because one or both of you are tormented by the idea or the thought of another occasionally. This is not an everyday thing, but occasionally. So we have here, and it's funny because we have here the exhaustion and drain here. We have your family, exhaustion, followed by distance here, separation, mysteries, and then lastly, we have the grandparent, okay? So that is the energy coming through here. In the future, when you guys are older, potentially, there are many opportunities for you guys to reconnect, actually, okay? So this is yes, but not guaranteed yes. Not a guaranteed yes. All righty. That is your reading. So we're going to pause your readings for now, Holly, but we will get to your next reading after the next 3 donations, okay? Not next 3 donations, the next 3 free readings. Chat, if you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to Holly and Tharania, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I look forward to answering as many free questions as possible. Chicky Lexi, what's your 3-card reading? When you are older, reminds me when guides said, when we meet again, when we are in our 80s, we have plenty of time then. You know, the thing is, it doesn't matter what chat's age is at this time, but a lot of us, if you like talk to grandparents or parents, even older people, you ask them about if they've ever reconnected with a person, and it's almost 1000% typically a yes, I did reconnect with someone I used to know. In fact, it's typical actually for people to reconnect with their loves and be with them in senior years, right? So I would just say it is possible. There is so much time for things to just pop off, okay? Anything is possible. Clear the energy, spirit. Hi, Samantha. Hello, Mary. Chicky Lexi, anything that comes out, please clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Chicky Lexi's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, and 3 cards. Anything that comes out for her, please and thank you. The Knight of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups in the block position. This is what I think it is, Spirit. Spirit is like, Chicky Lexi, Maintain some type, like, are you telling her this to me? They're saying maintain a block that you have with somebody. I don't know if you blocked somebody, but we have here the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands here. They're like, listen, persevere when it comes to flirting, romancing people, getting to know others romantically. But also there are some people that need to stay blocked and forever blocked. We have here the Two of Cups in the block position, okay? So this is a vibe of maintain frame is what I'm getting. Maintain frame, maintain the post, maintain the posture. It's like keep them blocked, okay, and be strong. Yeah, this is that energy here. And look at that, they're like, yeah, the high priestess, maintain that block. I don't know why though. All right, so that is your reading, Chickie Lexi. Thank you so much for your time. Maria, we're gonna get to you now. Clear the energies. Have fun, Chickie Lexi. It's always a pleasure to see you. And then Tiffany, I'll answer you right afterwards, okay? But chat, I will answer more free readings. So if you have not been picked yet, stay on. There's more chances to come, okay? All right, so Maria, I'm wondering, will me and Philip get back together in like 6 to 8 months ever as a couple? Clear the energy, spirit, and connect to Mary's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Philip, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit and 3 cards for her. Will these two ever get back together? And does it look like it will be 6 to 8 months? Or is this a chance for her to be this way? You're very welcome, Chickie Lexi. 3 cards. The answer is it's not likely to happen. And the reason for that is because of your own victories, okay? So actually you are victorious to be disconnected from this person. We have here the more than you know, I just heard spirit, more than you know, Maria. We have here the High Priestess and the Page of Swords here, followed by the Six of Wands. So the answer is you're more likely to stay single from this person, but also not to fret. It's actually a good thing for you, okay? He told me he doesn't want me. I think that with that in mind, if someone tells you that they don't want you, then it's great that you don't have to spend time with that energy, right? Like, who wants to be with a person who has said that to them, right? After periods of being together. So actually, I think that it might be a blessing in disguise, actually. Spirit choking me out. I'm afraid that he finds someone new. Yeah, like, what is he going to do to them, right? Like, imagine the pain that he's going to cause that person. Oh, my God. I'm afraid for that, too. All right. Clear the energy, spirit. All right, everyone, please pause your free readings, please, and thank you. We're going to get to Tiffany. How does spirit want me to know? Rather, what does spirit want me to know right now? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Tiffany's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding the question here. Spirit in 3 cards. What would you like her to know at this time? Please and thank you. Everyone, please pause your free readings. One more. To have faith in love, have faith in love, okay? This is really this is such a beautiful message. Have faith in love, and that something is really going to work out very beautifully when it comes to love, okay? We have here the 9 of Cups. Okay. We have here the 2 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Star here. This is a beautiful message of have faith in the universe to find a connection that makes you, or to be in a connection that flourishes in a way where it feels very gratifying, okay? This is like a love message. They need you to know that something's really going to work out, especially in romantic love. So whether you're with someone currently or hoping to be with someone, this is a message of partnership really working out for you, okay? So that is the message of a positive love reading. So clear the energy, spirit. Gregory, right, you're saying here, I am in real communication with the spirit world. They will never reveal who they are, where they came from, and why they exist. Gregory, I've been battling my relationship with the spiritual for so long. I was an atheist when I was younger, and my eyes have truly opened. And I do believe the spirit world does choose how it wants to communicate, when it wants to communicate, and the manner of format it does. So yeah. If you get cards and assume your communication with the spirits, they will become angry. The pure evil, juvenile spirits among them will target you for that possibility. That's also something to keep in mind, chat. Remember, never trust any tarot reading with 100% accuracy. While Gregory here is preaching to the chat, it's important for you all to know that spirits do align sometimes with their own perspective and views. And as a tarot reader, it's important for me to remain grounded when I give you these readings. And as listeners, it's important that you are grounded when you receive them, okay? Thank you, Gregory. I hope you have a fabulous day. We don't need to hear anymore, but we understand. All right, clear the energies, everyone. We're going to get to our next reading now with Holly. Holly, are you ready for your reading? Thank you for coming through, Gregory. I'm wondering if anything exciting or wonderful is coming my way. Absolutely. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Holly's higher self, her spiritual team, and all that's guiding her, as well as the energies of her future. Spirit, is anything exciting or wonderful coming her way? 3 cards for the initial energies. 2 more. This energy is like exciting to tap into. This energy is very exciting to tap into. Can we get 3 cards on that? Woo! 1 more. Is it what I think it is? Okay. This is what I think it is now. There's a journey that you're going to be going on. Here's what I want to say. Holly, there's a journey that you are going to be going on. As of this time, you're more so in like a holding it down type of phase. We have here the 4 of Pentacles coming through here, that very much holding it down, batten down the hatches, making sure all the cupboards are stocked. But we have here the Hierophant and the 7 of Swords here, followed by the Knight of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords here, okay? Your spirit guides don't want to reveal too much about what's to come. They want you to take it easy while you go through your journey. However, the oracles show something very interesting about the energies that I'm feeling, and I feel very excited. I understand why they don't necessarily want to reveal this just yet, okay? Now, we have here the Sword and the Dragon coming through here. And these cards represent challenge, but they also represent triumph, okay? So there's going to be a challenge coming through. You're going to be able to overcome it, not just overcome it, but triumph over it, okay? And now we have the card of the creation and the luck here. You triumphing over something. Now, this could be college. This could be assignments. This could be work situations. It's going to be leading you to some type of incredible luck for you. Your spirit guides want to tell you to take it easy and take it slow, okay? Build on the knowledge that you're gaining right now, because you building slow now is going to help you have a strong foundation for this challenge to come, which you will be able to overcome because of what you know as of this time and what you will be building to know in the future, okay? So we're going to get 2 oracle cards for you. It's very exciting, okay? So we have here the Chasing, and we have here the Twin Flames coming through here. And I feel like the energy of this reading is shifting now, okay? So we're going to tap into what that is, because now I'm like, this energy is a little scary, but we will see what Spirit it means when they say this, okay? Spirit, what are you talking about with these 2 energies? Oh my God. Oh, is it what I think it is? No, choices. 2 more? Why? Is what I think it is. You're going to have, okay, so here's what's going to come through. They want to let you know this challenge, and this is a good thing, correct? But it's a challenge. Oh my God, Holly, give me a moment. You want to talk to her about this, correct? Okay, they want to quickly talk to you, tell you not to chase toxic relationships where the emotions aren't reciprocated. This is like the message that is needing to be expressed to you, not to obsess over hearing back from toxic sources. We have here they just set that to the side and they're like hyper focusing on you. Okay, we have here the chasing and the twin flames. They're saying do not choose to be obsessed with receiving word or knowledge from a person who doesn't treat you well or doesn't speak to you well. Okay, 2 of Swords, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups here. So this is that, like that was so powerful. Like it was almost like someone's demanding that I say to you not to entertain people who have already hurt your feelings, okay? Or who've hurt your feelings and overstepped their boundaries with you. So we're going to get 5 more cards for you, followed by 3 more oracle cards, 5 more oracle cards rather, and then that is your reading. Jump to the next reading, Spirit, please, and thank you. Spirit, 5 cards for Holly. What is something positive coming to her soon? 5 cards. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 9 of Swords, 2 more, Spirit, followed by the Hermit and the Justice here. Beautiful. So this is an opportunity. 1 card for yes or no. This is about what I think it is. So this is about college, okay? Holly, it looks like you're going to be offered some type of advancement or role or opportunity due to your intelligence, okay? This may have in relation to college. Look at that. We have here the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. An opportunity coming where you're using your intelligence, okay? We have here the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Justice here. There's a little bit of a vibe of you being concerned about this. Like you're like, I don't know. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. But Spirit is saying this is justice if you take some time to think about it, okay? So there is this opportunity coming your way that has some alignment to do with the information that you know. I do see you sitting on that a little bit, not being sure if you want to go for it because maybe it's too daunting or the idea of it causes you anxiety. Spirit is saying take some time to think about it. Try not to do an immediate no to it. Take some time to think about it. This would be the best way to approach this with the Justice card here, okay? Don't immediately say no, okay? Just try to be open. Hi, John Clark. It's good to see you as always. Thank you for coming through. So we're going to get 5 oracle cards on this energy here, which I really appreciate. Look at that. Your wish is granted in summer. I wonder if you're being offered a lucrative internship to somewhere prestigious. This feels like college. This feels like college something information, okay? It's interesting that summer's coming through. I wonder if you're off for the summer. So the energy is, especially with your wishes granted energy, just prepare yourself. Be open-minded. Again, you can go your own way. No matter what tarot reading you get, always go your own way. This feels like college energy, though, but it could be work, right? It's about the information that you know or have giving you an opportunity, you being offered an opportunity for that. So my mind goes to college, which is a strong energy here. It could be like work giving you a bump because of college, right? All right, so we're going to get to the last oracle cards for this, and that is your reading. Spirit, 3 cards for Holly. have here the cards of light, journey, and opportunities, dude. Look at that. Listen, listen, listen. It's definitely something coming towards you because you know something is good to somebody. They're like, hey, Holly, listen, we got a position or we got a seat for you here, or we got this opportunity and we think that you've got a bright head on you. So why are you interested? Spirit saying don't say no to this immediately, okay? Don't say no to it immediately. Be open to it. Be open-minded. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Holly, to your spiritual team for connecting with me. That message of don't talk to that guy was so strong. It was like right there. It's like, hey, we don't want to talk about that good stuff just yet. Oh my gosh. Hi, Camille. It's good to see you. So there we have it. Thank you so much, Holly, for your time. No, Jake. All the best to you. I wish you all the best, and I really appreciate you very much, okay? All right, so with that said, we are going to move forward to our next donator now with Thorania. Thorania, I'm going to get to you now. Chat, I'm sorry if occasionally a chatter comes in and disturbs the chat. It happens, especially when you're in these spaces, these spiritual spaces. People like to say their beliefs and what they think without really respecting the atmosphere of the chat and whether or not, their input will be of value or hurtful, And so we must forgive them and appreciate that they wanted to share their insights. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me go to my old list here. George, I have to edit this for my list. Okay, there we go. This is the current list right now. If you have donated and I haven't mentioned you in the donation list, just let me know. I'll put you on the list as soon as I can. John Clark, I hope that you are well and that you're feeling good. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. The Ronnie, I'm going to get to you, but we're going to give you a timestamp because I believe you're not here at this time. So, Thorani, your timestamp is 37:13. And your question is, hold on, you emailed me. Yeah, there we go. One question. We're going to keep it private for you, okay? But I'm going to read it to myself, okay? Alrighty. I'm okay going through challenges, about to complete my intermediate tarot course. Awesome, congrats. Covering a wide range of areas from astrology to the opening of the key. Dang, that sounds awesome. Do you find the course to be fulfilling, John Clark? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to the Radia, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as her friend here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. I'm going to quickly read your question and then answer you with the response, okay? This is a private reading, but being displayed publicly, okay? So, Spirit, what was the friend's intention when she did this? What was her friend's intention? What was Thorania's friend's intention when she did this? Can we get 3 cards on the energies of this? Tomorrow I'm drinking whiskey. Do you drink it with cubes, of whiskey cubes or more? Is what I think it is. So she had no ill intentions towards you whatsoever, okay? Whatsoever. We have the cards of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Hermit here. There were no ill intentions. It really was the situation, wondering if this was the case. And this person had no ill intentions of anything else other than just wondering. We're going to tap into why she was wondering this, though, because at the very least, we can get the details of that. Spirit, 3 cards for this. Not ice and cola. Oh, two more? Why this? Is it what I think it is? Oh, one more card, Spirit. Oh my goodness, this warmed my heart. So this person, your friend Durania, had no ill intentions towards you. It just seems like she wasn't feeling good, and she reached out to you because she wants to feel that power supply, the energizing feeling that she gets from communicating with her friends. So look at this. We have the cards of the hopeless. We have the stress here coming out here, followed by the family, the power supply. We have here the commitment. Okay. It really was just like, hey, like when I get stressed out, I reach out to my friends and I connect with them. This was her doing that. Okay. Nothing malicious here in this energy, if you can believe that. Sarah, can we get two more cards on why she reached out to even talk about this? Two more cards, Spirit. And then anything else following. Ace of Swords and the Death here. Really, it was just about helping her transform her feelings from a sad state to a more positive state. I reached out to you just to see how things are. I had a funny thought in my mind. I'm kind of lonely. I'm stressed out. I'm wanting to talk to my friend. And she reached out to you for like energetic comfort. And that's really about it. I will tap into the rest of the energy, though. Spirit, do you want to say anything else in regards to this situation? Can we get 5 cards on that for Thurania? Any advice? So Spirit is saying no, everything is okay, and try not to over speculate about her intentions. It wasn't malicious, but the energies are coming through like that, okay? We have here the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands here, which is like, try to view this in a neutral way and let it go. Everything is okay. But there is a little bit of advice coming out for you, okay? So Spirit, 3 cards for advice for Thurania. We have here Patience. Temperance card is coming out here, the Devil, and then one more card, Spirit. And then we have here the Page of Swords here, okay? So it looks like Spirit registers that you communicated from a triggered place, okay? Because of the way that your friend reached out to you. Your friend comes through in the energies, and Spirit is relaying this, that she was not malicious, but you definitely, they know that you were triggered by what she was asking about. They want you to work on trying to view it in a balanced way, in a balanced perspective, and let it go. And try to be patient when you're feeling these heightened triggered emotions, okay? Because you may fall into the pitfalls, you may fall into a pitfall of speaking from a negative place without fully understanding the intent behind what's going on in the situation, okay? And that does happen. It's a very human thing. So with the Temperance, the Devil, and the Page of Swords here, your spirit guides are saying try to be patient when you feel an intense emotional response coming through within you. Because when you communicate while you're in that emotion, you run the risk of saying something that is more so of a reaction rather than a thoughtful response. Okay? So we're going to get 3 cards for you now. We have here the Divine Masculine, followed by the Death, one more, Spirit. And then we have here the Dating, okay? Is it what I think it is? All right, so, and you want to say this? It does look like this person has registered. You absolutely don't want to hear about this person, okay? Divine Masculine, Death, and Dating here. I will also say, you want me to also say this? Your desire for control may affect the connection. It's important to place boundaries, but it's also important to recognize the intent behind the boundary and also the assumptions that we may have about the person we're placing it for or with, okay? So ultimately, the message is no. The person's intentions was to connect with you because they were stressed. Spirit's advice is to try to let this go and try to view it in a neutral way. And then the advice is whenever you feel triggered, be patient with yourself. Don't immediately respond to the situation and think to yourself, did this person intend to be malicious? I don't know. It's wrong to assume. How about I see how things progress? Okay? Because you run the risk of creating negative situations when there wasn't really negative intent in the first place, okay? And your spirit, they really want to say this lovingly, like it's okay, and your friend was just lonely or stressed, okay? So that is your reading, Therania. Thank you so much for your time. All the best to you. With that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions now. If you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our next donation with Cool Girl. Back-to-back double readings, and then the next 3rd reading after the last free readings, okay? Thank you, Cool Girl, for your time and for your patience with me. I'm glad, I'm really thankful for your support. All right, chat, how are you doing? Are we still in Mercury retrograde? Guys, my communication has been doo-doo. I've been having a hard time expressing myself than normally. And it's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. All right, so we're going to get to Osiris. Will I get a call back from the designer job? Clear the energy, spirit. Are the chances high? Are the potentials high for getting a call back from the designer job for Osiris? Can we connect to Osiris, higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, please? And thank you, spirit, and 3 cards. Is this a yes or a no? Devin, thank you for the update. Oh my goodness. I can't speak well on a regular day. Oh my goodness. Osiris, hi Joanna. Hi Joanna, rather. First of all, Osiris, these cards are insanely positive, okay? I believe we are still in Mercury retrograde. My goodness, John. How's your speaking, John? And you're saying it's amazing. I'm going to be disappointed when we finish this weekend. Oh, what a cute thing. I'm glad you're enjoying the course. All right, so we have here the Lovers, the 6 of Wands, and the Fool here. First of all, Osiris, this feels like it's incredibly positive for getting a call back, okay? So while I never want to give a 100% yes, this is as close to a 100% yes as you can get. Again, the energies are ever changing, but this positive reading feels like a strong yes for this situation. You literally have the Triumph card, the Lovers, and the Fool here with that new start energy. Beautiful. If that's the case, have fun, enjoy the role. If it's about being hired for the role, right? Again, the answer is yes to the call back, okay? Good luck to you. All right, we're going to get to another person now. VT, do I have any haters at this time? Spirit, 3 cards of VT. Is this a yes or a no? That's what I think it is. VT, have you ever had, like, it feels like this feels like this is not a negative reading. This is like a positive reading. So what I think it is now. You don't have haters, but you do have people who want to compete with you because they like admire you. Okay. So we have here the cards of the Sun, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here. And the Sun means this reading is positive. Okay. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands here. Someone's inspired by you. I'm not sure what you do, how you present yourself, but it's more so like this is not hater energy, but this is someone who wants to compete with you because they view you in some type of favorable way. So ultimately, the Sun energy, and we can never make the Sun negative, okay? Even when it's in the reverse, even when it's like this, the Sun is always positive. This is like you don't have haters, but you have admirers who want to compete with you. Yes, that is why because I'm feeling people competitive energies, and I'm like, oh, you're like, oh. Oh my goodness, that's fun. Hold on for a moment. Osiris, I got your donation. Thank you. And Goddess Puff, I got your mini question donation. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to update the list now. You guys should be. And Camille, I also got your donation. You guys should be the last readings of today. All right, fabulous. All right, I'm going to answer one more person now. Everyone, please give me patience. Nice. I'm happy to hear it. All the best to you, VT. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It sucks to compete, but it's a compliment. I'm a lover girl. You're very welcome. For you, Andrea, everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do a second batch. It'll be the last one, but hold on for another potential chance to get a free reading. What's coming towards me in love? Clear the energy spirit for Andrea and 3 cards. What's coming towards her in romantic love? 3 cards, spirit. The Knight of Cups. The Empress. Ooh. One more. And the Justice here. Okay, well, it looks like you have some type of flirtatious interaction coming towards you. Knight of Cups, the Empress coming out here, and the Justice here. It looks like you're going to have a romantic interaction that makes you feel really good about yourself, but it also speaks particularly around why it makes you feel good. It's because the romantic interaction makes you feel acknowledged, okay? Like it makes you feel good about yourself. Not just like a vapid, like, oh, this person thinks my hair looks nice, but this is more like you feel good about your sense of self, okay? So this compliment must be really intense. So that is your reading. You have some type of romantic situation coming towards you, especially with the romantic knight of the Knight of Cups here. They're flirter of the knights. And whatever happens is going to be making you feel like, thank you. All the best to you. Enjoy that, Andrea. With that said, guys, please pause your free readings. We're going to move forward now to our next donation with Cool Girl. Cool Girl, are you here? And are you ready for your readings? Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Natty Nat, I got your donation. You're going to actually be the last donation of today. Thank you so much. Donations are officially closed. Thank you guys so much for your time and for your help. Closed. Thank you so much. All right, so let me just update the list. Give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment. Cool Girl, you're here. You're ready. Awesome. Did you write your questions out, or would you like to repost them here in chat, your first question? Just give me a moment. I'm going to be updating the list before we get started on your reading. Camille, would you like to leave your question and then would you like it to be done during the mod portion? Because I'm going to give you a timestamp if that's the case, okay? Because I know you can't stay. It'd be so late for you. And I don't want you to feel like you got to be here. Okay, Osiris X2. Then we got Goddess Puff coming through here. Awesome. Goddess Puff, you're before Osiris. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Goddess Puff. Whenever I think of your name, I think of Steven Universe. And I think of all the beautiful characters in that show. Natty Nat. Like, I feel like you'd make a really fantastic gem. Oh, really? That is cool. Okay, so for your first question, wondering if I have any low-key haters, especially locally. All right, so for your first reading, clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Cool Girl's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, can we connect to the energies around? Just wondering if there is the Radia. Just give me a moment. We're going to give it to you right now. It's roughly after this. I did do a little bit of talking beforehand, though. I was going to correct it when I would give it to you. But it's roughly after this, okay, Therania? This is the timestamp. Shout out to you, and thank you so much. I cover myself in pink body paint. Ooh, you're very welcome. All right, so once again, clearing the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Cool Girl. In 3 cards, Spirit, are there any low-key haters, especially locally, of Cool Girls? 3 cards for yes or no. One more. That's what I think it is. The answer is no, actually. Spirit's like, they want to talk about why that's the case. So we have here the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords here. The answer is no. You're a pretty balanced figure, surprisingly. Cool girl. I know that might be surprising. Everyone thinks that they have somebody that really hates them, right? With the Eight of Swords here, you don't have anyone that hates you or low-key hates on you. We're going to tap into why that's the case. Spirit, 2 cards on what's going on here. Is what I think it is. You may be very surprised that you're very likable, cool girl. We have here the Page of Cups and the Chariot here. Part of why you don't have any local haters or anyone who, you don't have any haters. Cool girl, you have no haters. Oh my God. So this reading may surprise you. It has been completely transformed. I just got an insane boom and insane like spiritual I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm going to tell you why you don't have haters, okay? Spirit, 5 cards for cool girl. Why doesn't she why are you saying this will surprise her? 2 more. Because you'd be surprised. You're someone who kind of flies under the radar a little bit, even though you stand out in so many different types of ways. We have the cards of the Wand and the Rose here. There's something about you being a concentrated on your work. You're focused. It's almost like you stay within yourself. You're not like someone who's excessively trying to hurt anyone. There's something about like you being like an untouchable beauty is the card. The feeling that I'm getting for this reading here, an untouchable beauty. You have more admirers than you would imagine. Actually, is what I want to say here. We have here the Steed and the Goblin here. Okay, followed by the Potion and the Cave. Okay. The worst that's coming through here is like people who are attracted to you feeling like a sense of like being frustrated with you for not giving them attention. That's not hater. That's people who want you, but you're not giving them you. Okay? That's not a hater. That's a goblin. Anyway, so you actually come off with a more healing energy. There's something about you that's desirable. You're interesting to look at. You seem interesting. And there's a little bit of a sense of people desire you, so they're not really so much hating on you. And in some weird sense, you are hidden behind. You're like protected. You're protected from haters because people admire you. This is it's like a cloak. A cloak of beauty is over you, and people can't really hate you or hate on you. That's really pretty. That's a pretty view to actually, I feel that's really pretty, Spirit. Spirit, can we get 5 more cards for Cool Girl? We have here the Hermit. I'm like, dude, I come in peace, bro. Okay, so what I think it is. Okay. So I think it is now. Is that a yes? So you do have family members that are a little bit like their mind might be like, this feels like more of an energy of feeling betrayed by family because of their antics. This is not hating though. This energy comes through like family being frustrating because of their own thoughts. We have here the Hermit, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords here. This is an interesting energy. It's just like even the family that you feel betrayed by don't hate you. This is the energy coming through. Very, very fascinating. Can we get 3 oracle cards on why that is the case? Even the family members you feel betrayed by don't hate you. 3 more cards, Spirit. or hate on you. We have your male. We have your shallow. Yeah, followed by beauty here. Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's like you're so difficult to hate because you're just so charming. You know what I mean? Male, shallow, and charming here. You have a protective cloak over you, which seems to be like your naturally charming personality. Can we get 2 more tarot cards for the spirit, and then 1 more oracle card, and that's your reading. Very, very pretty reading. 1 more. So that's about okay. 1 more card with this. Why that? Retreat. If someone ever distances themselves or stops talking to you or isn't communicating with you in a typically, open and inviting or interested way, these people don't hate you, and you may have an example of someone who doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Even this person doesn't hate you. They're just retreating from your energy, okay? And it's interesting because we have here the 8 of Swords coming out here with the King of Swords, followed by the retreat card. We know the King of Swords tends to be a distant king. And that paired with the retreat is even when someone doesn't want to speak to you, they're more so retreating within themselves, not hating on you specifically, okay? So that is your reading. You'll be surprised to know you don't have any haters. You have admirers and people who want to retreat from your energy. Even your family members who you may have clashes with here and there don't hate you. Whatever irritation they have for you is really shallow. Okay, so that is cool reading. There we have it. That is your reading, cool girl. Thank you so much for coming through. Would you like to ask your next reading? By the way, chat, you can change your username by going in the settings of YouTube and changing it. That's only if you feel like it. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, cool girl, as well as Dan, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Have you ever done streams where you dedicated the stream to a simple question, like if there was the question you were reading for? Well, I've been thinking about it, Devin. I've certainly been thinking about making like specifically a spiritual stream for specific spiritual questions. No worries, Joyanna. Spirit 3 cards. How is Dan feeling towards cool girl currently? 5 cards for her. I talked with an accent. Okay, 1 more. 2 more. So I think it is. Dan feels like, that's what I think it is. Is this right? All right. So there's a little bit of a vibe of Dan trying not to put too much focus on his thoughts at this time when it comes to you. Like he's like thinking, all various things, and he's like, dude, just spend time with her and enjoy spending time with her instead of overthinking all the things that you've got going on in your head, all the thoughts you got over in your head. So 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands here is showing up here. Like he wants to actively avoid his thoughts, deny his thoughts, or lie to himself, okay? With the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands here, it's almost like his thoughts are beating him up a little bit. And I think all of us in chat understand what that means when your thoughts beat you up. You create narratives in your mind that drive you crazy. This is a little bit of the energy that he's going through. Him trying to deny that about the relationship you guys have, with the 9 of Wands coming through here, the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. He's like, throw the brain in the trash. Focus on the good times. Focus on the fun that you guys can have with each other. Okay, so this is where his mind is right now, wanting to focus on the fun for you guys, okay? 3 cards for cool girl spirit. And why 2 for here? 2 for here and why that's the case. Is what I think it is, right? So I think he's like kind of healing from like the desire to have a romance and try to build that romance from this situation. We have here the alive, the caregiver, and the withdrawn here, okay? It's almost like he's like, you can't expect her to be a certain way because that's not what you guys have. Enjoy the connection for what it is instead of having expectations of her. So I see him struggling to try to get to the clearest, most respectful thought, okay? We also have here the information and the connection here. He just wants to enjoy you and try to push aside the negative thoughts that he has, okay? So these are his feelings, his thoughts for you at this time. We're also going to get 5 more cards for your spirit, 5 more cards for Cool Girl. Anything else? How else does Dan feel about Cool Girl? What are his feelings? 2 more. Is it what I think it is? He thinks that if he kind of works on his confidence, he'll feel a lot better about things with you guys, okay? So he might be a little bit insecure. We have here the King of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles here. He's feeling a little bit like, you know, like you make him want to work on his looks. We have here the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles here. Maybe he's going to go to a new barber, get a new style, get a new haircut, get a new shave, get a new style. And then we have here the Ace of Swords, okay? So he's like, you have a confidence in you. Work on how you feel, like your feelings of attraction to yourself. It's like he wants to make himself attractive to him, to himself, and you kind of intimidate. I guess you're pressuring him to really work on his looks a little bit, okay? I've been silent. Sarah, can we get 3 cards on this, please? What's going on here with this gentleman? 2 more. Oh. Okay, is it what I think it is? Here's what I think it is now. The distance that you guys had made him realize that he really is attached to your energy and he regrets his behavior that may have led to the distance too. So his feelings is also the feelings of regret. Feeling like we have here the distance and the death here. You may notice Dan being less distant with you or less purposefully pushing you away, but strategically, okay? Like he recognizes now power supply regret and realizations like that wasn't the right thing to do. He was hurt by the way his behavior caused you to want to disconnect in a sense, okay? So there's a feeling of regret for the way that he has behaved. Is there going to be a raffle? There is no raffle today. There won't be one for a pretty long time until I figure out how to make that accessible for everybody. Okay, 2 more cards, Spirit, for Playboy Bunny, and that is your reading. Yeah, I felt like because he's older, he knew how he was moving. Spirit, 2 cards on this. 1 more. Okay, is what I think it is. So to wrap up your reading, I wanted to pull 3 more additional cards for you, but 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Hermit here. He's going to choose to be a lot more grounded. He's going to meditate on his behavior. And he's just like, let me just be respectful, respectable as well, okay? So I would say it feels like Dan's going to be thinking about changing up the way that he's behaving, okay? Thank you for the reading. Just listen to it. Awesome, Tharani. I'm happy to give it and be the messenger. All the best to you. Continue to enjoy this connection, okay, with your friend. I think you have a lot to learn from each other, too, actually. So I love friendships like that. Yes, change it up, Dan. All right, so cool girl, we're gonna get to your next question, your final question, but we're gonna wrap up the stream now with the last 3 free readings of the stream. Chat, if you like a 3-card reading, now's your time to post. These will be the last 3 free questions, but I will be back potentially tomorrow or this coming weekend for more free readings, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. John Clark, you're very, very, very welcome, chat. By the way, if you would like to book a private reading with me, feel free to contact me via Linktree. Information is there for how to book a private reading with me, okay? John Clark, thank you for the stream. You are an amazing reader and you really inspire me. John Clark, thank you so much. That is very flattering. And I appreciate you very much for that because you seem to be very skilled and that is such a huge compliment. All right, so I'm going to answer 3 more people. Should I get a ponytail piece? Also, Samantha, we're going to get to your reading here. Is T thinking about me? We spent some time together the other night and we haven't talked since. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Samantha, as well as T, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit and 3 cards. T thinking of Samantha. 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes. This person is thinking about you. 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords here. And thinking about choices as well. Very fascinating. Yes, this person is thinking about you in a romantic context. The 2 of Cups is a partnership card. Thinking about the connection you guys have and thinking about where to take things with the 2 of Swords here. Haven't made a decision yet, but this is where their mindset is about the path forward for you guys, okay? Very interesting. Joyana, what messages does Spirit have for me? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joyana, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her in 3 cards. What messages does Spirit have for her? Spirit, 3 cards, please, and thank you. The 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, one more, and the Ace of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. Do I think it is now? These dogs are really shiny to me. Do you have any pets, Joyana? There's something about these dogs standing out to me in this reading for you. So what I think it is now. Okay. You want to ask her like it's a choice? They want to talk to you about pet ownership, okay? But more so about family and what family means to you, okay? These dogs stood out to me very powerfully in this family card, okay? This 10 of Pentacles is often a card of family and a card of legacy. We also have the card of the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. Like adding someone to your family is coming through here. Yes, makes sense. I like pets. It's something about like adding to your family and that being something that makes you feel more established. Like for the like more just more rooted in general. So you might consider it. It's up to you. It's your choice. But you may consider getting a pet if you're able to. A hamster, a bird, a parrot, a dog, a cat, just whatever you feel most connected to. And it's just like so adding something to your family will make you feel rooted in this place, okay? So that is your reading. Joyana, pet reading, very rare, but it happens. Dogs are associated with protection. Ooh, you're very welcome, Joyana. In fact, I've been seeing a little spirit. Like sometimes I'll bump into it, if that makes any sense to you guys, of a cat that like follows me around sometimes. And I've been gifted various different cats that are black in statue form, or have found cats in statue form, or have seen things that this universe is like, hey, do you want a cat? You want a black cat? And I've been thinking about it. I can't right now, but I would love one. Pets can be really valuable grounding familiars for us, especially if you do spiritual work. All right, I'm going to answer just one more person. One more person. If I don't pick you, it's not personal, but thank you all so much for joining me today. We're going to answer Angel, and we're going to answer Ange 8. Oh, And then we're going to wrap it up with Read with Yashika. You guys are the 2 last readings of today, okay? All right, so everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry that I could not get to your question. We're going to wrap up the stream with these last 2 free readings, the remainder of the donation, and then the mod portion of the stream, guys. I appreciate you all so much for joining me today. I'm sorry if I'm out of breath. All right, so Angel Scorpio. He's okay, hold on. He's a toxic soul life. Okay, he is in a toxic soul life. He doesn't have any health. He is sick because he has 3rd toxic Scorpio. Okay, he doesn't know me. I'm in love with him for more than 10 years. I'm a Capricorn. Can you see, Scorpio, please? Specifically, what is your question, Angel? Have a good one. Hello. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. We're going to move on to Read with Yashika because I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, Angel. If you can write a clearer message, like see what are you talking about here, okay? All right, should I keep my heart boundaries open for Raul because I don't want to get hurt this time as a one-sided thing? Should I take a first step or wait for him to take it? I really need clarity. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Read with Yashika as well as Raul's energy here. Please and thank you, Spirit, and 3 cards. Should Read with Yashika take the first step or wait for him? So energies on her taking the first step, 1 card. Energy of him taking the first step, 1 card. Energy of this confirmation here. So what I think it is. All right, so your spirit guides will like you to make the first step, okay? Read with Yashika. However, even though they're saying take the first step, this doesn't mean that this person's going to just go out with you and date you, okay? But they want you to take the first step. We have here the Page of Swords, which is the court card of communication. We have the Page of Swords here, okay? When we tap into Raul's energy, they don't really see him necessarily making the first step because this person seems to believe that is not the there's a boundary here. This person has a boundary with taking that first step with you. Maybe it's because of professional reasons, but this person has a boundary. We have here the 2 of Pentacles coming through here. Now, when I asked if you should be the one to take the first step, we have here the 3 of Swords coming through here. Now, that's an energy of heartbreak, tough emotions, sadness. So if you go and confess to this person, for example, this could be really good for you for the long term, okay? However, it's important for you not to expect this person to say yes or be positive to you expressing your feelings to them, okay? Because they might see something different for their romantic love life, even though they might like you as well. So they are saying it should be you to take this first step. Raul is not likely to take the first step because of professional boundaries is what I'm tapping into with this energy. And try not to expect anything other than the release of confessing, okay? Because this person has their own thoughts and feelings, and maybe this connection is just not in alignment with those thoughts and feelings, okay? So be open-minded, confess, be brave, be courageous, and first and foremost, be respectful, okay? Whenever we confess our feelings to people, chat, it is not their obligation to feel the same way about us in return, okay? Beautiful. Clear the energy, Spirit. I'm really bad at taking the first step. I've never done it, but let's see what happens. I remember when I was in high school, I had this massive crush on this guy for like 4 years. And I had confessed to him in the hallway. And I had written a journal about it. And it was, he rejected me. And I'm devastated. But I feel so proud of myself for having done it. I'm so proud of myself. And then I would talk about this person in other entries. I'm telling you this personally because I felt really good about being able to do that. I felt brave and courageous. It hurt. And it's always going to hurt, right? When people reject us. But the courage also gives us a sense of pride too. So it also makes a negative experience actually really positive too. Everyone has proposed to me, but I've never done it. It's time to be the one to do it. All right. So last but not least, Angel, your question is, okay, so hold on. Okay. Can you check my question, please? I want to help him. I love him. He will accept my relation. I'm Capricorn. I sent a message 8 November. He doesn't answer. He doesn't use his phone because everything are toxic when he will answer. Okay. So your question is when he will reply to your text message? Is that your question, Angel? Like when will he reply to your text message, or is it if will he reply to your message? Is that what you would like to ask? You're very welcome, Ree, with Yashika. Good luck to you. Thank you, donators, for your patience with me, by the way. Okay, so Angel, unfortunately, I'm not able to grasp the specific question you're trying to ask. Maybe you're typing it in chat and YouTube is deleting it due to like wording, or like maybe they think that's inappropriate. You may have to retype the question if you've already putting it in. But for the sake of time, we're going to move forward to our next donation, okay? But if you want to stick around and try to get that question past the YouTube filters, like feel free to do so. Okay. All right. Cool, girl. Are you ready for your reading? Are you ready for your last reading? Feel free to thumbs up. We're going to get started on you guys. I'm no longer taking any more free questions or any more donated readings, okay? We are fully closed for today's stream. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I do private readings nearly every day. So if you just want to reach out and say, hey, I would love a private video recording of my question, here it is. Where can I pay for it? I will give you all the details. Full readings are only $10. Mini readings are only $5. And really quick yes or no questions are only $3, okay? All right, so with that said, we are going to move on. Cool, girl? Are you ready for your reading? If not, we're going to move forward to the next person on the list. There you are. How am I doing with my inner and outer beauty journey? I didn't miss my reading, right? No, you did not, Joanna. We're going to get to you on the mod portion of the stream. I'll let you know when that is the case. You and Camille, okay? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Cool Girl's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as her journey, her inner and outer journey, inner and outer beauty journey. Spirit, how is Cool Girl's inner beauty journey going? 3 cards. Two more. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Look at the cat chat being so cute. Oh my God, I think I might own a cat one day, y'all. It just came out my mouth. All right, so 3 of Swords, King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, okay? That's what I think it is. All right, so we're in the inner journey at this time, okay? So your spirit guides are saying, as far as your inner journey is concerned, there are some nicks actually in the road. There's some cracks in the road for your inner beauty journey. We have the 3 of Swords and the King of Swords here. Spirit sees sadness in your heart, but Spirit sees sadness in regards to a topic that you need to invest in grounding and trying to balance out. It's almost like something is making you sad. And Spirit wants you to focus on that thing to try and neutralize that sadness. You know, it's always good to give validation to our emotions, whether happy or sad. But in this case, it's almost like you've distanced yourself from addressing that sadness. Like it doesn't get to have the validation of you being concerned about it, you know? So with the 3 of Swords, the King of Swords here, Spirit is saying, put a focus on this and then ask yourself what must need to be done to help you get to a centered place, okay? So 7 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles here. Spirit wants you to ground and center yourself and put a focus on, hey, what's going on with you? You got to check in with that and address it instead of ignoring it, okay? So this is what's going through with the inner journey here. We're going to get 3 oracle cards for this. Again, Angel, Ange, A-E-L, I need you to type in just one sentence, the question, okay? I understand that this person is going through something really difficult and that you're trying to reach out to them because you're in love with them. But it's important that I get a clear question because I'm not certain what you're asking. Are you asking when he will contact you or when he will reply to your message? Is that what you're asking? I want to try to answer you as best as I can, okay? I'm here for you. Can we have one more? Yeah. So for your inner journey, cool girl, you have a fixation right now. We have here the family, the karma, and the mind control. And this goes back to your familial influences, okay? There is a tough emotion that is sitting in your heart that your family, due to the way that they raised you, nurtured you, that it's almost like an unaddressed wound, okay? And this wound has been triggered, but you, instead of addressing the wound, you're mind controlled by the thing that triggered it, okay? So you're more so focusing on the trigger rather than on the feeling and the whys of why that feeling is or how to make that feeling, almost like get massaged out so that you can, rebalance yourself, okay? Hi, Mr. Maurice. Just stopping by to say hi. Your video is great. High definition. The colors are popping. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Maurice. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you. So again, your spirit guides want you to shift your focus, okay? Away from the trigger and more so towards within. So your inner journey is a little bit compromised at this time. All right, Angel, give me a moment. That's a clearer question. I appreciate that. I'm going to answer you right after. Cool girl. One more. So here we have it. We have the cards of let go. And we have the card of adventure, okay? So there's a little bit of this being like, hey, we understand that this issue is bothering you, that this issue is like plaguing your mind, but you have to release it. You have to release the burden of this pain and just see what's going to happen around the corner. It's almost like live in the moment, not so much on the guessing what's going to happen or what's happening here, okay? I will say, so as far as this journey is concerned, your inner journey, it is a little bit compromised at this time, okay? Only because there is a fixation that you have at this moment, which kind of stems from the way that your family raised you, where you were brought up, okay? All right, so Angel, typically I'm very open and very kind with the people in my chat. But unfortunately, you are coming across in a way that is affecting me, okay? So I'm very sorry that I cannot be the reader that you need me to be for you, but I'm going to have to politely decline answering your question, okay? I hope that you find a reader that can connect to you and give you the insights that you need. Unfortunately, I cannot be that for you today, okay? Good luck to you and all the best to you, okay? Good luck to you and all the best to you. Hi, Phoebe. It's good to see you. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. I'm sorry, guys. I can't be helpful for everybody, unfortunately. It would stress me out. All right, so with that said, we're going to move forward now to the next person on the list. Thank you, Cool Girl, so much for your support. Wait, actually, oh my God, that just made me stop. Cool Girl, we're going to get to your next reading, which is physical, inner physical, physical beauty. Clear the energy, spirit. Close up the previous tarot. We're going to reconnect to Cool Girl, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all that's guiding them, as well as their outer beauty journey. Spirit, how is Cool Girl's outer beauty journey going? 5 cards for that. Whee. You're looking great. There's look at that 6 of Swords, the 3 of Cups here. In fact, this is what I think it is. Oh my God! Look at the Queen of Wands coming out here for you, dude. Your outer beauty journey is just fine. Okay. In fact, you're looking even better as you progress in this journey. 6 of Swords and the 3 of Cups coming through here. There's an energy of conventional or objective attractiveness. I know beauty is subjective and in the eye of the beholder, but you're coming through as somebody who is attractive or judged as attractive by the majority of people who see you. We have here the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the beauty queen herself, the Queen of Wands, coming through here. Okay, so your outer beauty journey is just fine. Nothing you really have to work on unless you want to. We're gonna get 3 more cards for you on this energy. The mysteries, the peace, and the hidden here. By the way, I'm certain that there's something about your beauty that makes you hide or be hidden from like really intense energies, okay? Like your beauty is some type of cloak. We have here the obscurity, the balance, and the hidden here. And that came through in an earlier reading, which I found really fascinating, that there's something that you exude, which is you're beautiful, but you're also hidden by that beauty. And I think this is the most interesting thing about this reading, to be honest with you. 2 more cards on this. Like, how can your beauty keep you hidden? And we even have the cards of the 4 of Pentacles here. Your spirit guides don't want you to stop what you're doing. Keep it up. Maintain whatever you're doing. It's going really great for you. Okay? One more with that 4 of Pentacles energy here. And the 7 of Wands here. Awesome. Can we get 2 cards on this, spirit? Actually, they're telling me to get love cards for you. 2 love cards for Cool Girl. Is it what I think it is with this? Very fascinating. All right, so Cool Girl, to wrap up your reading, Spirit is saying your beauty seems to cloak you. Your charming nature seems to cloak you, okay? Keep up what you're doing. Your beauty is only further intensifying the more that you do, the more that you're just doing what you're doing. Everything is okay. We have here the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands here, basically saying, keep up what you're doing. You're doing great. You can even build just subtly on top of that. But now we have here, and this is kind of when the reading gets a little bit weird, of sexuality and the distorted feminine, okay? People may have or may misinterpret certain attributes about you because of something standing out about you, okay? This is almost like when you see a beautiful woman and you think that they're a sexy vixen or something like that, that people who are really attracted to you may assume that you're just ready to have the most crazy sexual time or something like that. It's just something like this distorted view of like people looking at you like, man, she's probably really great in this area, and that it feels very inappropriate, to be honest with you. So I mean, like people are viewing you in that way. I don't know if that's important or not, but with that said, that is your reading. So inner beauty, it's a little bit of snag here and there, but you'll be able to work through it, okay? I think this is more of a lifelong thing to process. And remember, healing doesn't happen overnight. It's just something to work on. If you're feeling and you acknowledge that there's a sadness within you, put a focus on that and be like, you know what? Hey, Cool Girl, how can we help you feel better, right? Shifting your focus from the trigger and shifting it more so internally is what your spirit guides will like for you. And then lastly, to wrap up the outer beauty journey, your spirit guides are saying you are incredibly beautiful. In fact, your beauty seems to be a shield. Your charming nature seems to be a shield that protects you. However, like, you're good. You're at peace. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up, okay? For the end of it, people may have a distorted view of you because you are so beautiful. They may make assumptions that you're good at this or you're good at that. When you're just like, maybe you're like a normal person like every one of us, as we all are. There's a little bit of a stereotype that beautiful women have it easy or something like that. And so there may be distorted views because you're so beautiful, okay? I think that's the energy coming through of like people having distorted view of you because you're beautiful, which sucks, but it is a well-documented thing. So thank you so much, cool girl. All the best to you. I really appreciate your support. And thank you for your patience, dude. I really appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Devin, you wanted to ask, are you okay with another donation if you have time? Absolutely. For the mod portion. Heck yeah. For you, Camille, and Joanna. All right, so let's get to George Sanchez. George, are you here? I wonder if you're here. George, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? And if you have donated, can you give me a thumbs up or get to the next person? Oh my God, look at that. You're here. Awesome. Hello, George. Always good to see you. Clear the energies. Yes, beautiful women definitely don't. It comes with a lot of haterade to the point they get physically assaulted, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'll be right back, George. I'm going to just blow my nose and get some coffee going. It's always good to see you, by the way. You're very welcome, cool girl. Be right back, everyone. Just want to show you guys my brain real quick. Look at this brain. And then I could cut it in half so I can figure out the sections of the brain. This very lovely gift that I received. All right, so we're going to get to your reading, George. Your reading seems to be... Hi, MM. It's good to see you. I am not sure why YouTube showing usernames now. Unfortunately, they want to transition to the ats, but you can change it in the settings, okay? What is the brain for? For psychology class, so I can memorize the sections of the brain and what they do to us. All right, so clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all that's guiding you, George, as well as the energy surrounding your question here. We're going to connect to Eduardo, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. How does Eduardo feel about me? We have been getting closer. I'm hoping he asked me to be together with him officially. Oh, I love. Spirit, how does Eduardo feel about George Sanchez? 3 cards. The Magician. The 6 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. Oh my God, I feel like this is pressure. Why does my brain hurt? I feel like I'm having a headache. Okay, about what, Spirit? Get more details. George, are you here? I would hate for you to not be here for this reading. Spirit, can we get 3 cards? One more? Oh my God. All right, so George, it looks like, how does Eduardo feel about you? Well, he wants something to happen between you guys. He's gonna bring about a situation for the two of you. The Magician, the 6 of Pentacles here, okay? It kind of feels like he's revving up to have an interaction with you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. With the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, this is a big deal to this person. This is a conversation. He's been daydreaming about speaking to you and offering you or proposing an opportunity to you. So fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, there's manifestation energy coming through here. We have your foundation and established security with the opportunity card here, okay? So is it what I think it is, Spirit? Spirit doesn't want to spoil anything, but it's what I think it is now, right? There's this is really a very cozy energy. It's like they want to talk to you about like an equal give and take, okay? I'm not saying this is them being like, hey baby, let's do it. Let's make this a thing. But this definitely feels like him imagining like you guys having the establishing something with each other, okay? Beautiful. I love this energy. I just feel like this is very cozy energy. I think this person finds you to be very comforting. Can we get 2 cards, Spirit? How does Eduardo feel about George? The Queen of Pentacles comes out again, and the 9 of Swords here is what I think it is. You seem to be helping Eduardo through a difficult emotional time, okay? Oh my God, this person felt really lonely. I don't, and I'm not saying that with disgust, but I want to cry. We have here the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords here. You're really soothing his spirit because there was just like this person felt so lonely before they met you, before you guys really got a chance to connect with one another. Can we get 2 cards on that? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have here the Mirror and we have here the Gold here, okay? For sure, and the Mirror comes through with the energy of reflection. The Gold comes through with the energy of reward, okay? It just feels like he feels very grateful, very lucky to have you in his life. He's done a lot of, I want to say a lot of shadow work, a lot of rumination, and you being in his life almost to him feels like good luck or reward for that pain. This is deeper. This is deeper stuff here, okay? So this person does place you in a category of someone who just grants me a great deal of comfort and recognizes the dark place he was in before you guys started to really get to know each other. Spirit, can we get 3 more cards of how this? I feel like I'm warped in a hole now. It's very interesting. Now there's a specific message wanting to be shared. Spirit, 3 cards on what this is. How does this person feel? Oh my God. Oh! Dude, listen. Every time I see these cards coming out together in tarot, I'm like, this person wants to lock you down, okay? We have here the Devil. Look at the way these lovers are chained to each other, okay? We have the Lovers. We also have the Commitment of the Hierophant, which can be a card of marriage, commitment, a contract, okay? So we have the Devil, the Lovers, the Hierophant here. This person is thinking about you when it comes to the long term. We even got the long-term card of the 10 of Pentacles for you. So I would just say, George, now is a really important time to ask yourself, is this something that I could see myself in? Because these energies, you got 3 major arcanas for, I want to connect to George. He's thinking about connection, about commitment, about locking each other down. He's thinking about marriage even. He's thinking about the future, children, how his long-term life is going to be. And you are in that conversation when he's imagining that, okay? We have here the Page of Pentacles and wondering, is this an opportunity for long-term partnership? He's thinking about this. Now, this doesn't mean he's going to approach you okay? Because everybody needs time to confess. If this is confessing energy, because this is intense, but you are in his mind when it comes to what do I want for my life? Could this person be an opportunity to have something really long-term and committed, okay? Page of Pentacles is that opportunity. It's not a stable one, but it's a potential opportunity. All right, so we're going to get 3 cards on this energy. Oh my God. You got everybody out here. You got the devil, you got the lovers, you got the angels in that lovers card here. Woo! What a fun reading. 2 more. No. Is it what I think it is with this energy here? Okay. So this person, I gotta say, I don't know if this person's ready to ask you out on a date, because he seems to be in a kind of like, should I do this? Am I gonna make a mistake? Ask you her out? Is she gonna say no? Is she gonna, am I gonna feel bad about this? This person is, we have here the mistakes in the dating here, okay? Followed by the meeting and the divine masculine. Maybe he's made some difficult decisions in the past when it came to love. There is a sense of apprehension and fear, even though he is thinking about you in this context, okay? So it's very important that you give him a chance, okay, to evaluate his feelings before he approaches you about a connection. Because when I tap into this, there is pain and there's fear of hurt, okay? All right, so we're going to get you one last tarot reading from the Love deck. Actually, we're going to get from the Hidden Truths deck. Spirit, is there anything that George Santos wishes to express to, oh, not George Sanchez. Is there anything that Eduardo wishes to express to George? Mm-hmm. And one more. Oh. So again, this is really, and I'm going to show you what these other cards are, okay? Now, tapping into this energy, again, he's thinking about you in the context of that. Try to take this without being triggered, but we do have the card of, I can't be with you, following that fear of getting into a connection, okay? Now, with this said, I will say something is really holding on to him that makes him afraid of really pushing for the next step when it comes to the two of you. We have the cards of, I don't know what you want, and I saved your text messages, okay? So there's a fear of messing up and not knowing where your feelings lie. He's stressed. He's like, I'm thinking about this. This would be lovely, but I'm afraid of doing a misstep or a mistake here. I don't really fully know how she feels, but there is an interest in you. Oh my goodness. So that is your reading, George. You're staying here. I'm hoping he asked me to be his boyfriend. I would really love that for both of us, but I want him to take his time. Dude, I would love that for you, George. Listen, take your time, enjoy your connection with this person. If it works out, and I really feel like it will, do come back and just be like, hey, General Goods is going really well. You can't know the secrets, though. I would love that. So there we have it. Really good energy. Fears of the unknown. Thinking about you in the context of commitment, like powerful commitment, and then talking to you, maybe making an offer to you, but being afraid and kind of like stepping back and being like, I don't really know how George feels. I don't know where George's mindset is at. So patience is key here. Patience is of a virtue, okay? I will, and yes, he has expressed to me he is scared of messing up. Listen, I don't know why, guys. I'm already done. I feel like I'm done. I'm gonna get overload, okay, for the cuteness. All right, so thank you, George. Good luck to you in your connection. We're gonna ring the bell to your success, and all the best to you. With that said, you're very welcome. With that said, we're going to move on to Goddess Puff. Goddess Puff, are you ready for your readings? Let me know if that's the case. Devin, I got your donation. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Goddess Puff, as well as the energies surrounding your question. When you're ready, feel free to post it. We will answer you as soon as we see it. And if you did post it, give a thumbs up. There we go. How is my growth as a person thus far? Ooh. Ooh. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please connect to Goddess Puff's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. You can ring my bell. Spirit, 3 cards. Initially, how is the growth, or rather, Spirit guides, ancestors, all of the deities, entities, knowledge, and beings who guide Goddess Puff, how is her growth as a person thus far? 3 cards. How's her growth as a... I just saw the High Priestess card in my mind. In my third eye! The 10 of Cups is the first card that comes out. Beautiful. Fantastic first card here. The Magician. How awesome is that? One more. And the 2 of Swords here. All right, so we're going to start with this, and then we're going to get... I heard the word ambitious. Ambition. Fascinating. One more. Oh my God, I'm feeling such a powerful sense of pride and knowing coming through here. All right. Goddess Puff, you're a unique type of person, okay? There's something about you that stands out uniquely about you that very few people have. Like, you have a trait that very few people have. You are unique, okay? All of us are, but there's something especially about you that is unique. We have here the 10 of Cups and the Magician here. How is your self-growth journey going? It's going excellently. In fact, there is a huge sense of pride that your spirit guides feel when they watch you, when they see the things coming into your life as a result of all that you're doing for yourself. We have here the Magician and the 2 of Swords here, which is your growth is generating more success for you. You're going to have some options coming in because of that growth, okay? There's some big things coming your way because of that growth. We have the card of the Fox. Beautiful. And we have here the Cottage, followed by the Unicorn, okay? It's almost like a vibe of you went through this world thinking you were one way, not recognizing, or this is even more interesting. It's almost like your uniqueness was concealed long enough for it to come out in a way where it would not be stifled or snuffed out. That is a channeled message, bro. Okay? You're very adaptable. You have been able to experience challenges and grow from them in a way where it's like just a part of the motion and the flow of your life, okay? You learn from your experiences and you augment your behavior in regards to that. You learn from your past mistakes, your regrets, but also your accomplishments. And I will say this, something was protected and it's now coming out to shine even more, okay? And now the reading is becoming dark. And so we're going to tap into that darkness. Spirit, I love that the reading just got dark. Spirit, 2 cards for Goddess Puff. Ooh, and a ringing in my ear, 2 cards. Anything else you want to say about her growth? One more. So what I think is... Okay, listen. They're like, we love you. We love you. We don't like the cursing. Look at that. They're like, the only thing on this 99% A grade, you get a minus, you were going to get an A plus. But they don't like the cursing. There's a 5 of Wands, Page of Swords. They're like, no. And when I asked Spirit, really? Look at what there's that 6 of Wands devil here. They don't like the way. But listen. Your guides may say that, right? But you can always go your own way. You say, freak it, Spirit. Love you. All right, so we're going to get 2 more cards on that. You're like, the cursing's a little too much. I do have a bad habit of that, so it's too hard. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. They're like, it hurts us how you be cursing. We have here the pain in the mail here. I guess they watch you communicate and they're just like, ah! But everything is otherwise everything's perfect. So that is your reading. All the best to you. Thank you so much for your donation, Goddess Puff. You're doing really great. I gotta say, this unicorn energy that I feel coming through from you is so fascinating to me. Like, it just looks like sparkles. And what else does it look like? It's like when you see like the oh my god, like when someone does a trick, like poof, and then there's like a puff of smoke, but then there's sparkles, like it's like in a comic book or something like that. That's the vibe that I get coming through this energy. So I really wonder, where is that coming from and how is it going to exude from you? So be very proud of yourself, honor your unique traits, and continue down this fabulous journey of yours, okay? People do react to me like I'm different, but I'm not sure what it's about. Listen, just enjoy it, embrace it. It's okay to be different. Oh, beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Goddess Puff. All the best to you, and thank you so much for your support. Continue to be the unicorn that you are, okay? Alrighty, we're going to get to our next reading now with Osiris. Osiris, are you ready for your questions? Give me a thumbs up if so. We're going to get started on your reading now. Have a good one, Goddess Puff. It's always great to see you. If you're sticking around, it's good to see you here. All right, so I have to breathe. I'm going to go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Osiris, I'll be right back with some coffee, okay? Thank you for your patience with me. I'm back. All right, so I'm not supposed to drink coffee because I'm on SSRIs, but I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. without it. So I love it. All right, so let us connect to Osiris, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Not his. I gotta start saying they. Guys, I apologize if I misgender you. It's not intentional whatsoever, actually. Osiris! Is my current floor supervisor M watching out for my coworkers' benefits over mine? Like, is there favoritism? This is an interesting question here. We're going to connect to Osiris's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as M, the supervisor here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Hi, Jenna. It's good to see you. Spirit, in 5 cards for Osiris. Ooh, I feel nervous. Like my back is feeling cold, and I'm getting a headache. Spirit, is M Does M practice favoritism in the office, in the workspace that Osiris works in? Is M watching out for Osiris's other coworkers over Osiris Spirit? 3 cards for yes or no. And then we're going to dive into the whys, okay? The answer is no. The answer is no. We have here the 2 of Pentacles coming out here. It looks like this person is trying to do a balancing act with the workers rather than favoritism. Why are they doing this? Okay. It's because he sees the other people dissatisfied in other ways, and so so M's like, oh, Ricky is looking real irritated. Let me give him a day off. This is this person's way of trying to, like, if you complain more, this person might actually watch out for you. I mean, don't do that, right? Don't manipulate the situation, but this person's trying to make everybody happy. So if they see like something doesn't look right, or that person's irritated, or this person's about to head on out, or this and that, this person tries to like put out the fires before it gets aggressive. Does that make sense? We're going to get 3 cards on this energy here. We have here sinking. We have here chasing. Oh no. And finality here with the celebrity. 1 more card, Spirit. And the twin flames. So there's just a little bit of this person like trying to stop people from going in a direction that would go against the company or the workspace, okay? Like trying to snuff out, again, the fires. We have here the hopeless and the chasing here, followed by the finality, the celebrity, and the twin flames here, okay? So if you see them, especially getting special treatment, see what's going on with the situation with the person that's getting the special treatment. They may have said something like, man, I'm out this job tomorrow. If I okay, so Spirit, can we get 3 more cards here? So I think there's not really much energy here other than like this person's just trying to keep things afloat. Can we get 3 more cards? Would you like to turn this into a mini question and ask a different reading after this? Spirit, can we get 3 more cards on this energy? Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the 8 of Pentacles here. It really is about making decisions to please people rather than favoritism. So with the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the 8 of Pentacles here, it's just like I'm trying to deal with all these issues, trying to keep people at the job. It's not favoritism, it's me putting out the fires. So just ask another question, Osiris, and we're going to turn it into another additional question. So you get this reading, you get a different reading, so you get another 5 card reading, and then you also get that full reading, which is the second one that you have here. So we can go to the second one while you think about the next question that you would like to ask. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to get to your second full reading here. Possible future between me and Colin. Any advice? Absolutely. So just give me a moment. I'll be right back with you. I needed to blow my nose. All right, so Spirit in 5 cards. Can we connect to Osiris's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them? As well as Colin here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, 5 cards. What is the possible future between Osiris and Colin? 5 cards on that. The Page of Cups. This is an interesting Page of Cups. The 2 of Cups. The Knight of Swords, 2 more. Followed by the 10 of Swords. And lastly, the 8 of Wands here. Why this energy here? Why that? 3 cards for that. Gotcha, Osiris. And it's going to lead them to what with this? So, is it what I think it is with this? I don't really like giving these types of readings. So I'm going to say, Osiris, take this reading with a grain of salt, okay? Because this is very negative. But I do want you to take it with a grain of salt. Spirit is saying through this response, your spiritual team, the spirits that are involved here are saying, there's going to be an unexpected development going on between you and Colin where it leads to a disconnect between you guys, okay? We have here the Page of Cups. This does come out of the blue, and it does feel like that disconnect is sudden. We have here the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the the Knight of Swords here. Right, and then we also have here the breakup card or the disconnect card, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands here, okay? Now, how are things going to develop with you guys? It feels like something out of the blue happens between the two of you. And it leads the connection to immediately, like you guys break apart and you move on to your separate ways, okay? There will be a significant distance between you guys. After this, we have here the Secret, the Intuition, followed by the Beach here. Maybe there's a vibe of like, is there something this person's hiding or not telling me? Or is there like, it just feels like, oh my God, like something that feels, oh my God, I wish I could say, what is this feeling? Like, I know, not that I know that something's wrong, but something doesn't feel like it's truly open. You know what I mean? Like something doesn't feel completely vulnerable or completely open here. It's feeling too mysterious. And it's kind of a lonely feeling. We also have the cards of the time and the running away here, the disappearing. So this is the response here, but me as a tarot reader always want to say, no reading is 100% accurate, okay? This energy may not be the case, but this is what the spirits are saying in regards to this situation. Now, you guys might end up being completely and totally in love with each other. All right, so we're going to get to the next half of the reading now. In regards to any advice that Spirit has, okay? Spirit, any advice that you wish to give Osiris in regards to this situation? 5 cards. Okay. Alrighty, 2 more, and why that is. So they want to tell you that Colin is really overwhelmed by communicating about themselves, okay? Like this person seems to not want to share every detail about them. And so if you ever feel like, I wish this person would say more, I wish they were not as mysterious, I wish they would communicate more with me. We have here the King of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Swords here. The advice from Spirit is whenever you feel like frustrated with Colin, whenever they are distant or not communicating with you in a certain kind of way, try to find a way to relax yourself. And the reason, and I love this reading, is because they're saying whenever this person doesn't want to talk, it's because they're overwhelmed by the exchange. Knight of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles is coming through here, which is a great indicator of these feelings. So maybe this person just finds communicating about themselves to be really difficult. We're going to get 5 more cards for you on this energy. So there are 5 more cards for any advice you wish to give to Osiris on this. Manifestation, hoping, fire. 1 more. And the perspective, better off. 2 more. Pain. And lastly, alive here. Okay, so think positively about the direction of this connection. Be open. Try to be patient with this person if they're not being completely forthcoming about things, places, about themselves, their history. Try to be patient with this person's communication style is what Spirit is saying. If you want something to develop here, that can happen. We have the cards of the hoping and the fire here, okay? This can happen, especially with patience, especially with the way that this person is, essentially. We have here the perspective and the pain here, followed by the card of the alive, okay? This person's healing, as we all are healing. And if you're patient with the way they express that pain that they're healing from, and vice versa, Spirit sees that this could go a really good direction, okay? So that is their advice to you. Something may unexpectedly happen in the connection that leads to a disconnect, and it might be painful. But Spirit's advice is to be patient with this person's communication. I did feel the energy of this person coming back around, okay, to want to talk or to chat. So that is your reading. We're going to get to your mini question now. Clear the energy, Spirit. To your mini question. And your mini question is Victoria, my coworker, trying to mess with me at work? Clear the energy. We're going to connect to Victoria, her higher self, her spiritual team, all those who guide her, as well as your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Osiris. In 3 cards. Is Victoria trying to mess with Osiris's work? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is no. This is a real powerful no, too. The devil came out here. Look at that. We got the devil. The answer is a strong no. We're going to get 2 more cards for what else is going on here. 2 more? 1 more? This person feels like I like this energy because they're describing Victoria like they're observant of your work, and they're just like they're wanting to be involved in the process or something like that. I don't know if they're nosy with what you do at work or trying to tell you to do stuff. We have here the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles here, but this 3 of Pentacles, you see the way that these people are looking at this person doing their work. It's just like this person's got like ideas. They might observe you. They're not trying to mess up what you're doing, but it's like they want to contribute by involving themselves with you and like helping everything get done by involving themselves in like, what are you doing? What's going on over there? Oh my gosh. It's cute energy because what's coming through is like, are you helping? What are you making? Are you going to build this or that? It just feels like someone you're making your Lego project and this person's like, okay, but like we could build it like this, or I don't know what this is. Is like, what are you doing? Anyway, King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups is coming through here, and the King of Swords. Okay. I think this person like observes you and gets hints like a little bit about how they can work through or make their work ethic better. Okay. So this person's observant, and it's like they visit various, like you're not the only person they go to other people. Like they build data for like themselves so they can do things better or feel confident about what they're doing at work. Okay. So there's a little bit about them seeing your work and then validating their work as well. Okay. Nothing malicious coming through here. This is a person that seems to be self-conscious about their work ethic or something like that. So can we get 3 cards on this energy here? We have here bonding. We have here trying. And we have here open heart. 2 more. We have here home and caregiver, okay? This is not negative energy. This is like, I'm nosy. I want to see what you're doing. I'm going to see what other people are doing. I'm kind of like trying to connect. I'm trying to see this is like a very like, what are my coworkers doing? And let me go and do this. And you know, I don't know how else to describe it. Enthusiastic is the vibe that I get, but in a nosy way. We have here the intimacy and the trying. This person's also trying to oddly bond with you. We also have here the open heart, followed by the home and the caregiver. So I want you to know this person comes through with friendly energy. There's nothing malicious going through in this energy, just really like trying to observe you, make themselves more comfortable at the work, maybe through observing the work that you're doing and what other people are doing, making themselves feel better, bonding with their coworkers in their own interesting way, right? So that is your reading. Thank you so much for your time, Osiris. I'm glad because I've had some bad experiences at workplaces. Understandable. This person comes in peace. I hope anyway, but we might hear some different stories. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for your support. All the best to you in your journey, okay? All right, so Devin, I want to try Dunkin' Donuts maple sugar bacon sandwich on a toasted croissant and ultimate bacon jam breakfast sandwich. I did try the maple sugar the bacon one. Delicious. There was also another one that had like, it was something like pepper jack. Anyway, it was amazing. My go-to sandwich is just that basic sausage, egg, and cheese, the coffee, and a donut. and some hash browns. Villainous behavior from me for my body. My body is not thankful for that. But my soul is full. All right, Natty Nat, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? You're the last donation of today before we get to the mod portion of the stream with the mod donations. Thank you, mod, so much for your time. Natty Nat, Natty Nat. Yes or no? Will I get an interview for the business development representative job for job B? I applied and called and left my information. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you, just to protect your identity. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Natty Nat with her highs and trust in mind and 3 cards. Will they get the interview for this job, Spirit? Do you predict this happening, connecting to the energies of this job here? As she mentions in her question, Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. Look at that. It feels like the answer is a strong yes. The Sun, we have here the Temperance, and then we have here the freaking Emperor. Fabulous. This feels like a yes card. Often the Emperor is a career-minded card. The Temperance does call for some patience, but the Sun does bring in that positive energy of that yes. So the potential is very high for you, Natty Nat, and you've got some powerful cards. You got 3 major arcanas, 78 cards in the deck, and you got 3 major arcanas, okay? So this is a significant yes. Be patient with the reply, okay? Be patient. Beautiful. I hope that you get the job if you're hoping to, if you're job hunting, you're hoping for something new in your life, okay? Good luck to you. 3 major arcana is crazy. And you got the career major arcana with that Emperor here. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my God, they're amazing, Devin. They're amazing. There was a new, there's a Wicked promotion, and I'm interested, you know? I'm embarrassed to say I love Wicked. With all the craziness of Ariana Grande and the mess she's in, which is entertaining. I love her. Also, I find her fascinating. You're very welcome, Anita. All right, guys, it's time for the mod portion of the stream. So if you would like to reach out to me for a reading, you can reach out to me for a private reading via Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. Guys, it's only $10 to get a full reading, $5 for a mini reading. And then lastly, for a really quick yes or no, it's only $3, okay? If you would like to reach out to me, go into the description, click Linktree, and all the information is there for how to reach out to me, okay? I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much, Tortoise Love, for that link. I appreciate that. All right, mods, how would you like the mod portion of the stream to go? Are you guys ready for your readings? I know Joanna can't be here. We can do her first. But anyone who goes after that, please let me know. However you like to be arranged. Thank you guys for your patience. So who wants to go after Joanna? I'll be right back. I'm just going to quickly refresh me. Awesome. Okay, Camille, you'll go after Joanna. So is Joanna. It's Camille. Normally it's Tortoise Love. Tortoise Love, would you like to go after Camille? Tortoise Love. Would you like to go after Camille? My dear friend. Love. Send my question via DM. Gotcha, Vivi. Vivi, would you like to go after Camille? If Tortoise Love doesn't comment. And then we have Devin at the end. Devin, are you okay to go at the end? All right, cool. So this is kind of the rough list, guys. That's the rough list. It's okay. You're good, Tortoise Love. All right, so we're going to start with Joanna. If you guys are cool with that list set up, we're going to just get started, okay? Clear the energies, Spirit. Clear the energies. Let me get to Joanna. Joanna, your question is, and by the way, Camille, would you like a timestamp for your reading? If not, that's no worries. Joanna, your timestamp is 2:18:47. And your first question here is, for the mod reading, how did blank truly feel internally when I told her I'm slowly falling? Ah! I'm slowly oh my god, I don't even know if okay. Oh my god, I'm very immature right now. Is it okay if this is public, Joanna? Oh my god. Remember that 7 days I told you about? It was accurate. We did indeed bond closer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this public or private? Just let me know. Clear the energies. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, Spirit. We're just waiting for Joanna's reply. No worries, Devin. Devin, if you need to leave your questions via my email, feel free to. I can give you a timestamp if anything happens, okay? Again, Joanna, we're just waiting for your reply. Are these questions meant to be public or private? However you want to. If I don't hear from you in like 30 seconds, we'll keep them private, and I'll just give you the general energies. All right, so for the mod question here, you ask, how did Steph truly feel internally when I told her I'm slowly falling in love with her? Spirit, we're gonna connect to Joanna's high self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, clearing the energies of the previous readings. We're gonna connect to Steph, her high self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit in 3 cards. How did she feel when Joanna said this? One more. She did everything she could to calm herself down. Okay, she's like, what? We got here the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. We also have here the King of Pentacles here. Steph comes through as a very rooted energy. She's she internalized your feelings. She recognized them, and she's like, okay, for both of our feelings, we need to slow this down. She's like, oh my God, I need to slow things down for us. But she felt that emotionally, okay? King of Cups here. So it's she has a great control over her emotions. She can feel her feelings, but she doesn't immediately react to her feelings. So the energy is she was touched emotionally, and she felt like she needed to be a grounding energy to slow things down for you guys, because it looks like she feels something too with this King of Cups energy, okay? Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here, okay? Beautiful. Now for your next reading, what's the energy between me and Steph in the next 7 days? Spirit, 5 cards for Joanna. What is the next 7 days looking like for these two between Steph and Joanna? 5 cards. Oh. Ooh. Huh. Okay, why this energy here? What am I looking for? Why this energy here? 2 cards for that. 1 more. Okay. So what I think it is with this. Okay. Okay, now anything else you want to say? Okay. Plants. Huh. Why this? Okay, why this energy? Oh shit! Oh, Joanna, this is really cool. I feel like if you're a tarot reader, you'd be shocked by this. Okay, 1 card for this. Okay, and then one card for this. It's like you're going to be waiting to hear back a decision or something like that. All right, so we have the card. So how are things going to be between you guys in the next 7 days? The Two of Pentacles here. I got to say, there's a feeling of like being a little bit heartbroken is not the right word. This is more like like you know, not melancholic, is like the aches of one's feelings. The aches, you're gonna feel achy in regards to your feelings. Like your feelings are gonna make you feel like you're aching. There we go, that's the right word. So with the broken in the middle here, followed by the Two of Pentacles, there's a lot of you trying to um uh get your emotions under control because your heart is aching when it comes to this relationship. So there, for this next 7 days, I think this is in the beginnings of it. You're just somewhat like, and you're trying to just get through the day, but your mind is on the connection. Okay, Nine of Wands here, in a painful way, in an achy way. Now, this is when the reading gets very interesting. We have the cards of the Six of Swords coming out here, followed by the boat to describe that. You got two boat cards of moving forward. Even though things are a little achy for you and your heart's like feeling the pressure of your emotions, how you feel for this person, things do progressively get better though, okay? Things become increasingly more comfortable in your relationship with them. Now we have here the something unexpected happening in the next 7 days. We have the cards of the Page of Cups and the return or the opportunity, okay? So even though you're aching, things are still progressing and something unexpected happens in the form of an opportunity. And there's a little bit of that being about where to take things, okay? What's next for you or for this person or for the both of you? We have here the Chariot, which is movement, to the Two of Wands, which is making a decision, okay? But keeping the future in mind. I like that the world is being held by this person. I know this is the classic way that it is illustrated, but this especially comes through in this reading about what should we do? What should I do? And then we have the card of the Time, okay? So with this energy in mind, what's going to happen for you the next 7 days with this person, with Steph here? Between you guys, what the energies will be like between you guys. It's going to be somewhat achy. You guys are going to be like, oh my God. Oh, I wish I could describe this feeling. It's like when you really like someone and it's mutual, and it's just like there's like the two of you are holding back in some way. That's just like a when the heart wants more, but knowing that it can't rush the process. That was what it feels like. You're going to be moving past that over the next 7 days, even though this is the initial feeling of this pain. Some unexpected opportunity is going to occur between you guys and your energy. And it's going to lead to the two of you making a decision or a choice, or it's going to lead to needing to make a decision or choice about what to do or where to take things, okay, in regards to the connection with you guys. And the feeling of time is involved in that, okay? Beautiful. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Joanna, for your support and your donation. I appreciate you. We're going to move forward to Camille now. I really appreciate you very much. Good luck to you and Steph here in the journey to come. Yes, I agree. I'm trying to take it slow as well. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Camille, would you like to ask your question now? If so, feel free to post it in chat. I'll be right back with you. I just got to blow my nose. Camille, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Would you like a full reading instead? We can turn your mini reading into a full reading. We're going to clear the energies for Camille's spirit in 5 cards. Birthday messages that you wish to share with him. Anything at all. Is it what I think it is? A challenge is coming to an end, okay? We have here the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords showing up here. A challenge for you is coming to an end. But we also have here the Empress coming. And by the way, I don't know why I feel this itching here. We have here the Empress coming through in this energy here. We're going to tap into what this means when this challenge is coming to an end here. Spirit, 3 cards here. We have here the Divine Feminine. So this may have to do with a feminine figure. If you've been having a challenge with a feminine figure in your life, this may be in relation to that person. You have here 2 feminine cards, 2 divine feminine cards, actually. Can we get 2 cards on that, Spirit? We have here Clean Up and Caregiver. Interesting. So maybe you've been feeling like you have to look out for someone, or you've been worried about somebody. Just so you know, a difficult situation in regard to somebody that you want to look out for or feel like you have to is coming to an end. There's something like being wrapped up very gracefully in regards to this section, okay? So if that is a concern at all for you, your spirit guides are telling you that something's going to come to a nice close for you, okay? So we're going to get into the next reading now. Spirit, 3 cards. Anything else you wish to say to Camille for this birthday message? The 2 of Pentacles. 1 more, or 2 more rather. Page of Wands and the Emperor here. Very interesting. And then the Emperor is coming out here. That's what I think it is. Woo! There's a little bit of them asking you to reshape your thoughts of what it means to be a man, okay? We have the cards of the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor coming out here. And they're basically saying, like, hey, you know, the views of what you believe a man should be, there's something about it that we feel needs to be reshaped in a sense where like a more, what are you saying here? Can we get 3 cards on that? Why are you saying he needs to, what would you like him to do about this? What a man should be. Oh my God. Is it what I think it is? Don't go off of the examples of men that you perceive as, you know, being the pinnacle of what you think a man should be. A real man is someone who goes through the abyss and faces challenges, and is someone who can be like a helping hand to others in the face of that abyss. Okay, so they're saying you're going to be transformed. Oh my God, this is kind of like talking about you. If you're, I'm going to be very, they want me to use specific language, so I'm going to use it. They want you to reshape what you view a man is. A man is not who you think that they are. Like a divine masculine is so much more than what you are perceiving a divine masculine to be. And a little bit of like a man, they're basically saying a man becomes a man through the journey is what they're saying. So don't compare yourself to other men who are experiencing other things. You must experience the journey and let the journey shape you into the man that you're meant to be. Okay? It's almost like do not compare your journey to other men is what the spirits are saying in this reading. You may be confused comparing yourself to certain people when really you need to honor your journey specifically, okay? Very interesting reading. You are shaped by your journey, which makes you the man you're meant to be. Can we get 3 more cards for Camille, please? And thank you. The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups here. And why are you saying this feels like a very heavy reading of family, relationships, identity is coming through here. And now they're wanting to talk about the future family and the long term, okay? Can we get three cards for this? Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Okay, is it what I think it is? So they want to say this, okay? For this message is hyper fixating on the future or trying to build towards a certain type of future is somewhat causing you not to appreciate or have gratitude for what you have right now. Or have a feeling, this like something like they're saying, we see that you've got like desires that you hope will come in for you. And this is causing you to be in pain. And they've noticed that you've been in pain from thinking about the things you want to have or hope to achieve, which makes you not see the beauty that you have currently in your life, which many of us fall into that pitfall. With the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups here, they are saying this desire is creating uncomfortable feelings within you. And they've noticed that you've been in pain occasionally when you think about all the things you wish to accomplish. We have here the obsession, the return, and the pain here. And they have a little bit of advice that they wish to give you in regards to this. And this will be the last aspect of this reading. So we're going to get 2 cards on that and then 2 oracle cards. And that is the reading. Spirit, can we get 2 cards for Camille? What is the advice you wish to give him? The King of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. And then 2 from here. The home and the child. Oh. And it's interesting, we have another home card coming out here. So in 1 card, see how you are a king in your situation. So this is the reading. Observe your life for what it is and see how you are a king in this situation. And even if you don't identify with the idea of a king, see how you are rich in your current situation, okay? There's a little bit of them saying when you realize the worth of your life, we have here the King of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles here, it will make you feel richer for it, okay? There's a lot that you have. There's a lot of like your situation, your circumstances, in comparison with a lot of suffering that happens all over the world. You are living quite. You're in an envious position, and you have so much to feel rich for. Okay, so again, that home, that child here, it's just the vibe of this reading is to honor yourself. Honor the situation that you're in. Try to step away from thinking that if I can just get there to the future, then I'm going to feel fulfilled. If I can just accomplish that, then I can feel fulfilled. And the pain of thinking about that, and recenter yourself, make yourself present and go like, whoa, holy crap, this is amazing what I'm in right now. And I can't be much more thankful for that. So your spirits are wanting you to remind yourself of where you're at and appreciate it. And then also, secondly, appreciate yourself and the journey that you're on, okay? Because your journey will shape you into the man you're meant to be. And that man is a fine man, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Camille, for your donation and your support. Happy birthday to you. And again, happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. I really appreciate that message from Spirit. And I really feel connected to that. Camille is a born today. Thank you so much to your spirit guides. Very welcome, Camille. Good luck to you and all the best. Alrighty, so much love to you, Camille, and much love to all the Scorpios, my fellow Scorpios out there. All right, we're gonna get to Tortoise Love. I think We Vibes is not here. Tortoise Love, we're gonna get to you now. A would like to ask for a reading for her aunt. We will appreciate if her higher self allows that. Any messages on her situations, feelings, and needs. Thank you, Erica. Have a good night, Camille, and happy birthday to you. Close out the previous reading, Spirit. So this reading is messages from A's aunt about her aunt's situation or A's situation. Is A here with us today? Got you. All right, close out the previous reading, Spirit. We're going to connect to A's aunt, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. First, we'll ask for permission, okay? The spiritual team and the higher self of A's aunt, do we have permission to ask you about the situation that she's in? One card for yes or no, or out of 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes. We have permission. Okay, we have permission. We have here the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Sun here. Okay, clear the energy, Spirit. I'm gonna get fucked up tomorrow. Have fun. Oh my goodness. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. We're gonna connect to A's aunt, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, can we get the 3 cards on messages on the aunt's situation? 3 cards on that. One more. Is this a medical question, Tortoise Love? Or is this just inquiring into the aunt's situation? Unfortunately, I cannot answer this question because the spirits aren't allowing it. My spiritual team has been setting some boundaries where they won't answer medical questions. Like literally the cards we have here is the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles here, which I agree with. I can't answer medical questions, unfortunately. Okay, so what kind of question do you think she would like to have? Thank you, Spirit. So, Spirit, in the higher self of A's aunt, is there any messages she would like to share to A? Anything she would like to her higher self or her spiritual team would like to give to A? 3 cards. Her aunt would like A to focus on joy. It's almost like with the World card here, it's like, please focus on the joy is the message. We have here the World, the 7 of Cups, and the Fool here. Please focus on things that are fun, happy, and joyful. Almost as if the message is almost to help her feel that joy as well, or bringing that joy into her life too. So this message from her aunt's spiritual team or her higher self are saying, they're all saying focus, to tell A to focus on joyful thoughts or memories and try to bring in that energy, either with the aunt or with herself, you know, just to like, they almost like the aunt wants to uplift her, tell her things are okay, and to bring joy into the situation is the main message here. Okay, so that is your reading. I feel in your energy and you like stronger boundaries being enforced, which I love. I will definitely say I personally feel a shift has been happening, but I don't necessarily know where it's coming from yet. I don't know where it's coming from. But I am thankful for wherever it's coming from. You're very welcome, Taurus love. All right, we're going to get to Viva. Viva, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Yes. Okay, I'm going to go to my DMs, clear the energy, spirit, going into my DMs. My God, all these black cats that you send me. Maybe it's you. You're making me want a cat. Erica, how are you feeling? I'm feeling great. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for the compliment. All right, so we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Spirit, do you have any messages to share with Vivi in regards to this situation? 3 cards. Anything you wish to say or share? 3 cards. 2 more. You will have some, in this period, you will have some surprising ideas if you pursue them. No, it's not even that. In this period, you will have some interesting ideas if you pursue them. There will be some unexpected surprises in a positive way to come if you decide to go in the direction of the ideas. Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups here. Things may pop into your mind and it may shock you, but pursuing them will shock you even more positively. And the card that we have here is the Justice, okay? So basically they're saying to place extra importance on your ideas at this time. Pursuing them would be of great value to you, okay? So that is your reading. Emphasis on seeing them through and seeing what happens, okay? Hello, King Lastly. Unfortunately, we're closed for today, but it's good to see you, and I appreciate your compliments. Happy Thursday to you, and happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate the holidays of November, and you're American. You're very welcome, Vivi. All the best to you, and thank you so much for coming through. All right, so I want to get cute and go to Times Square later. But I'm lazy. Hold on for a second, guys. Fabulous. All right, so we're going to get to, last but not least, Devin. Devin, are you ready for your readings? Let me know which one's your mod question and which one's your donated reading, okay? Thank you to all my moderators for coming through. I really appreciate you guys. I think I might be back tomorrow, maybe earlier. I can see myself coming back earlier tomorrow. Maybe like 2 p.m. Maybe do a short stream. I would like to ask my guides what is happening currently with my energy as my mod question. Thanks. Yes, we're going to close out the previous readings. They want oracle cards for this instead of tarot. Can we get 3 cards? There's something in here they want to get. I don't know. Help me figure it out, Spirit. This section. No. Okay. Okay, how do you feel? Better. Better. All right, Spirit, can we get 3 oracle cards? Can we connect to Devon's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Like the specific energy I'm feeling. Spirit, can we, first of all, clear my energies. Please close out all the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Devon's energy at this time? And 3 cards? What's happening in Devon's energy? Devon, it looks like you're being influenced by an ancestor at this time. We have here the mind control, the water, and the grandparent here. Though I'm not certain why. Okay, the karma card is coming through here. Dude, and the family card too. Very interesting here. So there's, oh! Did you guys see that? That was scary. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. So we have here the mind control, the water, and the grandparent here. There's some heavy ancestral influence happening within you, okay? I would just say, see what happens, okay, with honor. And I gotta say, they have a boundary of not wanting to say anything else, okay? There's nothing else they want to say, and they don't want to say anything else. I would say you gotta be real. Treat this with the utmost sense of honor that you can, okay? Treat this with the utmost sense of honor. So there's, but nothing else. You get no more. Is what okay. So the next reading can't be about this, okay? You get no more. What would you like to ask for your, oh my God, I felt like Porky the Pig just now. What would you like to ask for your next reading, for your full reading? That was fun. I felt like I'd be feeling like I'd be on a spiritual roller coaster when I'd be in these dreams. Absolutely. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Devon's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her for a general reading. In 5 cards, anything that you wish to express or talk about. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Explain why that's happening. Okay. 1 more. Is it what I think it is? Okay. So, Devon, this is about connections, okay? Your perception of friendships is about to shift. We have here the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Cups here. You're going to be experiencing loyalty. This may be, it's almost like you're going to experience friends or friendships that kind of like close out a chapter for you when it comes to your friendship journey. The Magician, the World, the Fool here is coming out here. You're going to experience a new kind or new level of friendships, okay? We have here the outer space the peace and the loyalty here. If you are familiar with the term soul family, this is that energy as well. Like other aliens, in a sense, much like you. And these connections will grant you a great deal of peace, but it's also going to make you feel like you can trust or put your faith in another human being if you need help. Okay, so friendships are going to become a lot more trustworthy for you. Can we get 2 more cards for this? Oh, you got 3. There's this vibe of people coming into your life and you experiencing the value of the connection. We have the meeting of the couple here, followed by the motel. Oh my God. Look, Devin, your reading is really important, okay? So I need you to listen. Your relationships with people are about to transform. You're going to need these people when they come into your life, okay? You're going to need them. And just like they're going to need you, okay? Some trustworthy allies are going to be coming into your life to elevate it, so that you have a shoulder to lean on in the worst of times, okay? This feels like a support unit, a support system being developed for you. It's going to be like a dream come true, actually. It almost feels like you've been in the dark for a while when it came to connections. All right, so can I get some remaining cards here? Can we get 3 cards? Anything else you wish to say in general to Devin? Yes, because I don't trust nobody. You don't know anyone's true colors until they can't get what they want or an argument arises. And sometimes you just realize they never liked you. We have here the Page of Cups. Oh, shit. That just came out in the reverse, dude. It's going to surprise you how that thought is going to be challenged by these friends that are coming in. Page of Cups with the Devil in the reverse and the Page of Wands here. Can we get 2 more cards for you? The 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this is like, oh my God, dude. Oh, I love this. This is like some genuine lifelong friends. People you would call my old dear friend or my close friend. 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands here for victory. Your opinion's going to completely flip, change, and you're going to reevaluate how you find connections because of these people. There's some 2 last oracle cards here. These 2 they're telling me these are the most important ones about them. Oh my God! Look at that! Did I not just say aliens? We have your neighborhood and aliens here. You live close to, or rather, there are people just like you that live near you. Okay. I wonder if you guys are going to be like meeting each other or something like that. All of this, Devin, all of this was real spooky. I think you're a major spiritual individual. In what I mean is in the spiritual world, okay? So I'm excited for you. This is a very, I would rewatch this. I wonder if the glitches will show up in the end of this stream, okay? So that is your reading. I keep getting a spooky energy when the screen does that. I haven't seen that happen yet. This is the first time I've ever seen it happen, actually. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Devin, for your support and your donation. I really appreciate it. There are people just like you closer than you realize. Okay, there are allies closer to you than you realize. It's all about being open to the source that it comes from. And I want to say, I just heard delivered from source, okay? Delivered from source. Very fascinating. Thank you again. And I screen recorded, so I got it. Awesome. Oh my goodness. They do, and I have replayed as I heard you yell. So that is your reading, guys. Oh my God. Thank you all so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live with me, General Goods Tarot, guys. I really appreciate you all very much. Okay. I will see you guys in a future stream to come. Devin, gosh, every one of my moderators, I have to say, I'm so blessed to have you guys even interested in interacting with me, because you all seem to be highly spiritual people, but most importantly, like spiritual people with high authority in some sense. Okay. I don't know what's going on with your abilities, but guys, honor your spiritual gifts, honor your spiritual path, and keep going towards the light. Okay, guys, or the darkness, right, guys, or the abyss. Anyway, see you guys. Have a good one, and see you in future streams to come. Chat, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, see you guys in the future streams to come. Goodbye, and thank you. Thank you, Tortoise Love, Devin, Joanna, Vivi, Camille, and Weavies, wherever you are. See you guys, and have a good one.